This is the second call. We will start in a few moments. Welcome people who have arrived, waiting to enjoy this event. We will start soon. También aquellas personas que nos ven y quieran escuchar esta transmisión en español, les recordamos que pueden hacer uso del traductor en tiempo real que hay en la parte inferior de sus pantallas. En la parte inferior derecha solamente seleccionan el traductor en tiempo real que hay y ponen la opción en español. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. When we get up every day, when we think about a task to be performed, those particular objectives, we propose to fulfill them in their entirety. With or without our uniform, in the park in front of our friends, or in front of the computer with new friends. We act every day from our house, all put in a little grain of sand, with the dream of get a biggest dream, creating a better world. That's why we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, speakers and guests, viewers on Facebook and those present, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Encounter of Messenger of Peace, Actions for the Planet. So in this era of camping, a little bit different from the one we get used to, you will meet a great character, a hero of peace. But before we start, every camping area has a different directions, so remember get your microphone silent and your camera on to enjoy this event to the fullest. Are you ready? Today, we are accompanied by a honorable presidium. I would like to greet you and present this afternoon the Regional Director of the World Office Scout Interamerica Support Center, Raúl Sánchez Vaca. Bienvenido, Raúl. Tienes la palabra.
Thank you, Carlitos. And thank you for the invitation to be here in this special session of MOP Heroes. It's a pleasure for me to be part of this session and the previous sessions. In some of them, I have the opportunity to be with you in the session, and in other sessions, I can only see the Facebook live the live stream that you had. Well, thank you and congratulations for our MOP heroes to be with us today. And it's an honor for our region to have all of you as members of our NSOs and be the inspiring examples for all our youth, and not only our youth, for all the members of our very big family in Interamerican region. So thank you.
Thank you so much, you, Raul, for being here. Unfortunately, we're not on this camping area. But thanks to the technology, today we see people from all over the world. We hope you to enjoy this event. To those who see us from Facebook transmissions, thanks for allowing us to enter your homeland from your screen. Thanks to our brothers scouts from Colombia, Mexico, Panama, Chile, Costa Rica, and to all who are with us, welcome. And today, we want to explore the world around you and inspire to change the world from your campaign. But let's turn it around. Let's take it upside down the format. Today, we want to inspire you and fill you with emotion so you can see the world from young eyes like you. That's why you'll meet someone like you today. Get ready. I'm going to tell you a story. This story begins in 2002, when he began his journey as one of the scouts in Malaysia. From one day, he loved the scouts. One day, there was a tragedy. a tsunami in 2004 in one of the states in Malaysia, and our hero felt they needed to help, the desire to help those people. He asked for permission from his parents and leaders to participate in the rescue mission, but for them, he was too young. He was not ready with all the skills he needed to rescue a person. From frustration, the motivation was born to do all that Scouts said: reduce, recycle, try to change the things one step at a time. In 2015, and more motivated than ever, he joins the Messenger of Peace and the battle work begins. But it was in 2019, in Kuwait, that they recognized his work and named him Messenger of Peace Hero. Currently, with multiple state, national, and international recognitions, I allow myself to introduce you to a person like you, Sam. I allow myself to introduce you a person like you, Sam-Luc Bilodeau. Welcome, Sam.
Hello, hola, welcome. Thank you for having me today, tonight, here. All right. So thank you for the lovely welcome. Yes, my name is Sam-Luc Biledu. I am from Malaysia. I am the Messengers of Peace Heroes 2019, along with some of the heroes from Interamerican region. All right. I would like to continue my today's presentation introduction as what Carlitos has presented. Yes, my story begins in the 2002 as young as 7 years old, 8, 7 years old. Yes. So I started my journey as a scout, one of the scouts in Malaysia, and I love scouting so much that I cannot stop thinking about it every night and day. So the scout teaching really absorbed into my soul, so that I can feel it. I can feel every single thing that I do to become one of the scouts. And then, uh, well, of course, I'm not sure how the scouts in your country was conducted, but here in Malaysia, it was lovely. I'm sure that your place is lovely too. So yes, Scout taught us about how the Scouts need to be prepared at all time, how the Scouts need to help people in need, and also how the Scouts need to take care of the environment. So yes, including the skills that Scout teachings. Yes, let's be honest, that is the only thing Scout can taught us. Well, maybe during that time, because that time there was no internet, there's no technologies. So until there was a tragedy in 2004, in one of the states in Malaysia, and it triggered my emotional state so much that I can feel the urge to help them, to help those people. It's so sad to see that they was washed away from the sea. And then I tried to ask the permission from my parents and my leaders, but they really turned me down. Yes, as what Carlito said. I was just a little kid. I was like 7, 8. Yes, I was 8 years old that time. But I have that feeling through scouting. So it seems that scouting have built me into a person of caring. Okay, so yes, if you can see here, this is the chronology of my story. And after that tragedy, I was thinking, is there anything that I can do to help or to change the course of nature? So after research, I see that yes, as a scout, as a human, and as a child, I have one thing that I can do to help, that is to help reducing all the waste that we have here in the earth. So I started doing all what Scouts has taught me about recycling, about planting trees, about um, anything related to environment so that I can save it. Until one day that I felt like it's a waste of time. Uh, it is because I am the only one who doing that thing with a huge dream, which is it is very impossible to actually save the world alone. Then until the day the meeting happened, which changed my perspective of how I can save the world by doing a small deed to actually creating a better world. So in the year 2015, I was introduced to the Messengers of Peace initiatives. When I was told that about this initiative, I look into it. I studied. I look a video of scouts doing a great thing. I read about their stories in the internet that time, and then uh, it's amazed me that through scouting, through messengers of peace, there's a lot of stories to tell, a lot of amazing stories about like how scout have the power uh, to change the world, how scout did a great job to improve the life of their local community. So as simple as that, as small project as that, we as a scout can really help changing, make a change. So from there, I started to work on my environmental project, which I really, because of the tragedy, it really triggers me to help in curing the environment. So little by little, I work. I was doing a project from my personal initiative, like pick up a trash from the street, and doing like reducing my food intake, reducing my waste, and until it grows to a group work with my lovely scouts friends. And yes, about up till now, if you can see the next slides, about up till now, I have about six project, my own personal project, and some of it, the project that I've involved in through the volunteerism. So every opportunity that I have, I will do it without any hesitation because uh, I love doing it. It grew into my soul that until it become my patience to really help the environment. Yes. So as you can see, my first project is actually my personal initiative, which I call it the City of Gold. So here I pick up a trash and turn it into a daily usable items like a bottle and also what do you call it, a chopstick. So every single thing that I can turn into a usable item, I call it a goal. So yes, that is the beginning of the project I started. And then I started to involve in planting trees, starting to cultivate the tree sampling for donation. And we actually donate to the one of the orphanage around Kuala Lumpur here in Malaysia, so that they can cultivate the culture and have the benefit of it. So that is amazing, simple project I actually did for my personal project. And then soon after that, it grows into the group project, as I mentioned before. It comes to the My Mountain, Mi Montaña, which we combine with when I started what you call it, hiking. Started to love hiking, to love walking in the forest, in the jungle. Then I started to see this group of hikers pick up trash along the way when they hike. So that is when I have this idea. Maybe for the next time and anytime that I enter the jungle going for a hike, I will do a cleanup along the way. I just copy what the hikers do. And then, of course, until I have the what do you call it, connection, yes, a connection. So here we do a joint venture activities with one of the university, my university, and then also part of the royal family, one of the royal family in Malaysia, in Selangor, one of the states in Malaysia. And it's really amazing that to see even a royal family love going for a hike in the jungle and also pick up trash. It's amazing to see. And then soon after that, every single thing it changed into a bigger things. Then the project becomes more bigger and bigger. And then yes, and then the fourth project is about our river life. It's actually cleaning the riverbed around Malaysia with the hikers. Same as it's a combination project from project 3 and project 4. So yes, that is also amazing. Also, one of the royal family joining us. And then I have this river revival, which I did in my university. The river revival is an amazing project which we use the scientific method to cure this our river behind of our university, because the river is so polluted that caused the habitat of Komodo went extinct. Uh, at first, we can see a lot of Komodo lizard around the area, but until one day, we only see a dead lizard. So it's so sad that until we try to help using a scientific method, we use the scientific method, one of the infused mud ball with enzyme to actually increase the pH value in the river so that the Komodo lizard can really live in that river. Yeah, that is the vague project. It's a big project using scientific method, but then it's fine. I have one of the project that is very simple but impactful to the community. So the last project that is shown here is what we call the Walksite by Roof project. So the Walksite project is actually providing the uh, pedestrian walk for a local community. It is actually a simple project by using small bottle caps, and we make it into a pavement so that the local community can use that road to have access to the local transportation. So yes, if you can see here in the screen, we actually collect about 80,000 bottle caps. And not only that, the bottle caps, it's actually not just from Malaysia, but from all over the world. We have support from our scouting friends from Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, Mauritius, even Kandastek, even so far away country. They really help us in collecting the bottle caps because it is impossible to just collect in Malaysia. So yeah, if you can see that previous photos, is one of the high schooler using that road, so that now they have no trouble with the wet mud muddy of flood if they use that road. Before, they have trouble with the puddle, the mud, it makes their shoes wet and dirty. So now they can have a really nice walk to the school. Yes. Yeah, this is one of the scouts from Indonesia that come to Malaysia to actually help us do the worksite project, help us to put the bottle caps together to make it pavement. And yes, until today, we find that people so amazed with this simple project until it becomes one of the place to take a photograph. So yes, as you can see, that is me posing in one of my project, showing that this place is actually clean. We clean it every day, every week if we have time, and it becomes so beautiful until it becomes the attraction of the youngsters. All right. So yes, it's amazing that that we can see even a small project like this can give a very big impact to the society, to the community. So if you are a scout and you feel like doing something to change the things around you, you don't need to feel you don't need to think about a big project that very vague, very stressful project, you can actually try to look into what is the community need actually need for their continuing the life. So as you can see, I just made their life easy using that road. And one more thing about this project, without this pavement, without this road, the community around there have to walk about half an hour just to get to the local transportation station. With this road, they skip that hours. They just only took 5 minutes to the local transportation, which is amazing. So yeah, and then okay, I will show you this. This is like the three most uh, important project that I have, that I joined and I execute. So the next project is okay, is the river revival project. Okay, this is what I told you about, using the scientific method to help the habitat of Komodo lizard. So as you can see here in the picture, there is so the river is so dirty, so uh, you know, you can see it, all right? So you can see that people throwing something, they are actually throwing the mud ball that infused with enzyme that can actually help to increase the pH value in that river so that the lizard can live in there. So the process took about 6 months. If you can see here, we have gathered about 2,000 people, more than 2,000 people, to help make the mud ball into 170,000 mud ball within the 6 months. So it's really a long process. This is big process. This is one of the project that I contribute to the my university with the help of the dean and the faculty. Yes, of course, as the messengers of peace, as the peace ambassador, I am too doing that project. You don't have to worry about getting your hands dirty for a better world. So yes, yeah, you can see you can do it. Even you can do it. All right, next. The next project is the uh, one of the combination project that I have with one of the hikers, royal family, and the university. So this project is combination of three projects to form a huge grand event by having the hikers to pick up trash along the way in the forest and cleaning the river. And also, if you can see here, we even have these campsite so that we can stay there overnight for cleaning. And then, as you can see, the person in yellow shirt is the royal family, and the next to him is his bodyguard. So yes, the next photos is the example of, yeah, this is a group photos. This is when we clean the river for 2 days, and also clean the hiking track for 3 days. Yes, and also along the way we find a very peculiar species of mushroom. This is one of the best moment ever that we can find a rare mushrooms. Even we took it one of the sample to be analyzed in the university lab. Yes. So the next photo, you can see that we, yes, this photo, we actually take out the trash from the forest out to the garbage bin. Yes, it's an amazing project. It's very fun too, because we can have fun while hiking, talk to people, and even have a royal family with us. And also, we include this session to have a tree planting so that we can have our memento in that forest. Yes. Okay, that, yeah, that is three of the project that I've done so far. I would like to show you more, but I only have a few minutes. Yeah. Okay, the next thing is okay. So as messengers of peace heroes, I think this is now uh, the time for me to actually uh, do the giving, to actually inspire a new people, a young people, to actually take a step to change the world. So, as my new appointment as the Messengers of Peace coordinator in Malaysia, for Malaysia, uh, I started to inspire young people to be the young ambassadors. Started from age 7 years old, and we train them to be the ambassador that they need to help uh, improve their colleagues, their peers, to inspire their peers to be one of the scouts, to be one of the important people at their age. So this is an amazing project. I can't wait to meet them after this COVID-19 situation. And yes, it's amazing. And then also, I have my personal project, as I mentioned, uh, to continue my uh, legacy, I would say. I will continue the next roof project as the next stop roof project. Okay, this is aligned with the new brand of joint venture in the WOSM, the Tight Turner Plastic Challenge. So since I really love in depth into the environment, so the sea, the beach is one of the environment factor. So I would like to expand my personal project to a potential to the next level. Uh, to the sea we go, as you say. All right. Yes, and not to mention to have fun while doing my project and to keep inspiring other people. So this is what keep me into scouting, keep my strength in scouting, in bringing peace in in to see a happy face in the community, to see scouts running around with happiness on what they are done in the community. Yeah, that is one of the my journey, my new journey as the Messengers of Peace Heroes, and my future contribution to my community. Who knows? It might be your community too will be involved. All right. So yeah, as you can see in the next slide, it's about how I conquer the sustainable development goal. Uh, as you can see here, uh, so far with all the project that I've done, I've managed to conquer about um, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 10 sustainable development goals, just doing even a small project like the bottle caps. I improve the good health and well-being for my local community. We give a quality of education to the young scouts and young people that using that road. We actually give the knowledge of recycling, and also from there it's contribute to the innovations. Yeah, even a small innovation would do, and that also contribute to these sustainable cities. We can see the improvement of life, the quality of life of the community, and yeah, this is all about it. Okay, then the next slide is yes, this slide is actually uh, in my new adventure, I would say, in my new target. I want to be a scout, to be a messenger of peace that can actually contribute to this area, all the 17 goals in sustainable development goals. Because yeah, we might think we cannot do more than that. Like I only focus on the environment. Yes, maybe I would try to focus on the non-poverty. Who knows? In one of my project, this is what I try to achieve. I This is what I'm trying to be as a scout that can contribute back to the community. Yeah. So basically, this is all about me. I never shared with anyone before about the stories about the tsunami thingy. But yeah, all of you from the Inter-American regions, you are the first to hear that story. All right. So yeah, in the past, a lot of people asked me this question on what peace means to me and what scouting means to me. Well, I would say for me, scouting is not about how many skill that you mastered anymore, because we have a lot of things here in the 21st century, and also it's not about how many badges that you acquired during your scout journey as a scout, but scouting is about how you put those skills into a better use to use the skill to contribute back to the community, and yes, like I mentioned before, and having fun while you're doing it, because you only live once. So do what you want, have fun, and have a grateful moment to see a smile on their face. Yeah, that is what scouting means to me, and that is what peace means to me. That is how I try to get inspired and also inspire other people to be scouts and to be the ambassador of peace. Yes. I'm not much of a storyteller, but I think that is it for my story, for my sharing on what do you call it? Flogramma, the inspiration. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, that is the cycle of inspiration in my life. I hope you get inspired by the story. I hope you can start your journey as a scout and you can start your journey as the messengers of peace. Gracias. Back to you, Carlitos.
Sam, it was wonderful. I think it's one of the most beautiful talks I ever hear. And I think I speak for everyone when I think it is inspiring story. And for the people who are with us, I hope you know our hero a little more today. But if you have any questions that you want to ask for Sam for any reason, I would remind you to you can ask your question using Zoom chat at this point, and we will give them a space at the end. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you were ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Known Our Heroes competition. So, how much do you know our heroes? Do you know their favorite food? Or where would they like to travel? Take your phone and computer and go to the link kahoot.it. I repeat, kahoot.it. There's no matter if you're exposure, you are a participant, exposure, it doesn't matter. Just have to, you just have to get your phone and take that pin in. It is on their screen. Join at www.kahoot.it or in the Kahoot app and put the pin 1816306 so you can play with us. Come on, join us, please. What?
Can I join the quiz too?
No, you can. It's about you, the questions.
Well, it seems fun.
Okay, there's people in the waiting room. There's people in the waiting room. We will. We will waiting for us, for all people. Then it's on Facebook, it's on Zoom, it's everywhere. When you are watching this, you can join. Just have to enter the website www.kahoot.it and put the pin 1816306. Okay, there's more people enter. I like it. También si nos estás escuchando en español, te recuerdo que esto es muy sencillo. Solamente tienes que entrar al link www.kahoot.it y poner el código 1816306. Pones tu código, pones tu nombre y entramos. Vamos a esperar un momentito más a que ya lleguen todas las personas. We will wait for all people who are watching us. And you have to enter the website www.kahoot.it and put the number 1816306. And you have to put your nickname. You can use the nickname as you want, as your country, as wherever you want to call you.
Carlitos, do you want to know something? There is
Yeah.
two of these participants is from Malaysia.
Okay.
Yes, as you can see, this one Che Aling, and I think Yun X is also from Malaysia. So one of them is my friends, my close friend, my colleagues. Let's see if they can get all of this question
He gonna
correct.
give all the points. He's gonna win.
Yeah,
And that
I'm not sure about that because I never share about my private life with them. Yeah.
okay, okay.
So yeah, it's a fair game for
It's
all.
gonna be a challenge for friendly.
Yes.
If if he really is your friend, well, it's he must won.
He is actually a she.
Oh, he is a she. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just waiting to support. Okay, let's start. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Okay. I'm going to read the questions and you have to answer in your phone or in your laptop, wherever you are. Sam trip is, el viaje de los sueños de Sam es, o where do you want to go to travel? Peru, Thailand, Greece. We have 10 seconds. Remind, you can make your choice, your perfect choice. Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland. Tell me
Wow,
why.
that's
Do you want to
amazing.
go to Switzerland?
Yes, because it's so beautiful there, and I hope to live there. One of my favorite city in the world.
If you go, you give me a watch, please.
Yes, I will send you a watch.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Oh, we have Raul in the top of the scoreboard. Next question, true or false? Sam likes to dance and sing around the campfire. Si a Sam le gusta cantar y bailar alrededor de las fogatas. Pregunta para Scout, ¿cuál creen que sea la respuesta correcta? This is a question for Scouts, for very, very Scouts. What is the correct answer? You have
As you can
15
see
seconds
me-
on the timer. It's easy.
Oh, oh.
We have 5 seconds on the timer, and the answer is
2, 1, and
true. What's your favorite song
yes.
on the campfire?
I like a lot of songs. I like to hear a foreign song. Like there's one of the songs that Gustavo taught me about the Baile la Papaya. I think queremos que
Oh,
Sam los baile la papaya. Yeah, I like that song. I really love
it's
that
a
song.
really good one. It's a really good one.
Yeah.
If we're a campfire, you have to dance in front of us. So
Yes.
we
One
have,
day I will go to Interamerican and we will sing that song all day,
and we
all
meet
night.
us in that time. Let's go to the next
Yeah.
questions. Okay, Raul still in the scoreboard. It's his leadership. Okay, next question. It's a quiz. If Sam could become an animal, he would be an... ¿qué animal sería Sam? Esa es una buena pregunta. This is a really good question. Sam would be a rabbit, or would be a tiger, an eagle, an owl? What would be...
What do you have?
¿Qué animal sería Sam? We have 10 seconds on the timer. ¿Sería un conejo? ¿Sería un tigre? ¿Sería un águila o un búho? Hagan sus apuestas, vamos a ver. Ya les di una pista.
2, 1, and
Un búho! Oh, an
not so
owl!
much.
Why? Why
Yeah,
do you
an
like the
owl.
owl?
Because the owl have the attitude, have its attitude, and also it have its behavior as a silent bird. So
Okay.
I like to be a little bit of silence, but with knowledge.
Oh, it's a really good
Yeah.
it's a really good answer. Okay, let's go to
Yeah.
the next. Well, let's go to see how is our scoreboard. Oh, Raul, it's gone
Oh,
down. Oh, we have a new leadership. It's click a link. It's your friend.
yeah. This is one of my friends in leader.
Okay. Let's see how what happened. Next, it's a quiz. Okay, if Sam could ask for a superpower, it would be. ¿Qué poder le encantaría tener a Sam si pudiera? Super strong, mind reading, super speed, or flying? That's a really good question that we'd ask for Adriana, we ask for Camilo. It's a really good question. But let's see what would like Sam. Puede ser super
Yeah.
fuerza.
In this question, I think people might get confused with the previous question because I mentioned that I love bird and I love owls. So yeah, let's just give them a chance to remove that flying.
Super speed. Super speed.
Yeah,
Yes. The
super
people
speed.
it's confused. Why he want to be owl and he don't want to fly? Why?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The reason is because super speed. I can do things in a glimpse of eye. So I like to see all my works done properly, in fast, in time, and also even saving the world.
If
Yeah.
you can make very much projects
Yes, I
soon.
can do a lot of
A
projects.
lot of
Big.
projects.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next question and let's see our scoreboard. Who is in the top? Adri.
Adri.
Okay, Adri is on the top. México celebrando. Next question. Sam's favorite celebration. La celebración favorita de Sam. This is a really good question, and that from the answer you will explain us what is that celebration. Are you okay?
Okay.
Okay. It was New Year, his father's birthday, and Valentine's Day on Independence Day. Puede ser Año Nuevo, puede ser los cumpleaños de sus papás, puede ser el Día del Amor y la Amistad, o puede ser el Día de la Independencia. His father's birthday.
Oh my God. Oh,
It was
oh
really
my
hard.
God.
It was really
Yeah.
tricky.
How did they know that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam, what
Yeah.
your family do in your father's birthday?
Actually, for my father's birthday, I can only met him during holidays. So because I live separated with him, so every time on his birthday, I will try to get back home and see we can have fun,
Oh,
and also having the campfire too.
okay. It's a beautiful celebrating.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the next questions. Are
Uh,
it's a podium.
here we
Okay,
are.
it's over.
Mhm.
Third,
Oh,
second. Oh, who is in
okay.
the first place? Oh,
Oh, that was unexpected. Who is?
that's Mexico. Mexico's in the
Okay.
top. Ah,
Oh,
we're
great.
happy. We're happy. Okay, pues congratulations. Congratulations to everyone who won a tab in our podium. And what's next? What's next now? Les recordamos a todas las personas que quieran escuchar esto en español, en caso de que yo esté hablando en inglés todo el tiempo, todas las personas que quieran escuchar en esto en español, hay una opción de traducción en la parte inferior derecha y me pueden escuchar en español. And all your questions are very important to us. So at this point, the technical team just asked me to send your questions in ULET in the Zoom chat to make them to our heroes. If you don't seem to you, what are you waiting for? The first question, I'm going to read it right now, so you can send your questions right now. Everything. I think one of the questions that you done that I wasn't in the Kahoot was your favorite food. It was a simple questions. Maybe it was my question for another time, but I'm gonna read the question for the people. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, Sam. First questions. Which do you consider to be linked your product and the objectives of sustainable it wasn't single but you catch me of the ODS SDG. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Can you repeat the question because I cannot hear
Which
the first word.
SDGs do you
Mhm.
consider to be linked to your project, to all your projects?
Oh yeah, SG number 13, the climate action, the climate change, the climate action. Yes, that is the first thing in mind.
Okay. There's the second question. Explain the SDGs that you have considered that complement your project. Which one?
Of course, the SG number 13, if I'm not mistaken, is the climate action. The second one is the life on land and also the life underwater. Because for me, the environment is my thing, is my passion. So all that three SDGs is very complement to my project, all of my project.
Okay, there is a question on the chat. I'm going to read it. What was the most difficult moment you lived in you're developing your projects? The most difficult moment.
Okay, so the most difficult moment to execute the project, to do a project, is that we cannot get support from other people at first because they usually think that this is like a waste of time. It's a waste of resources to like pick up a trash to do this uh, pedestrian walk using the thing. Besides using the recycle item, we also need resources like money to actually buy stuff, buy the other material, the raw materials. So uh, the most difficult thing is to get people to trust us to do the project. But once they see the results, they are happy to contribute to help for the post project and for the future project.
Here in Mexico, or at least, we say you have to want the people. You have to,
Yes.
and it's this question. It's with another question. It's together. What was the happiest moment do you remember on your project? It's not the difficult or your happiest moment.
Yeah. So it's not very difficult, but it's very happy to see the smile on their face to use one of our project. The work site actually is most focused because that involve the local community. The rest of the project is mainly personal initiative, and others is mainly for the environment itself, so not involving other people. But the worksite project is actually involving people. It's actually we try to help them to have their quality of life to be better. So once we saw their smile on their face without any burden, without any issues using that road, it's very satisfying to see how they can actually uh, use that road to a better use. And also, besides high schooler, we also have the a single mom. Or I don't know if she is a single mom or not, but she was strolling around a stroller, a baby stroller, using that road. So before this, like I mentioned, they have to use like uh, a road which took like 30 minutes to get there, but using that route it's only like 5 minutes. So yeah, that is the most happiest moment that I personally can see from the community.
It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. You can also this person Lourdes Mendez. He give you congratulations for all your projects, for everything that and questions. It's amazing. And Selma Perez said that's amazing. Also, we have
Thank you.
other questions. It's how the mud balls work cleaning the water in the river. Really, it's a really good project and so interesting for all, at least for mine. It's amazing. The question is how the mud balls work cleaning the water at the river.
Okay, so uh, for this, for our purpose on this, on that time, is that not to clean the river, not to like get the river into a crystal clear water, because it's so difficult. It would take so much time, even though the mud ball, enzymatic mud ball, can do it, but it will take about 10 years to do it continuously every single day. But from this project, we actually focus on to cure the condition of the water, to have the water from high pH level to a neutral pH level, so that the habitat can inhabit that place, can live in that place back, and also grow into a big family. Even animals need to have family too.
Okay, okay. On the river, it's a real amazing project. I repeat. There's a comment from Grecia Montaño para Sam. Many congratulations, Sam, that you continue to achieve all your dreams and projects. It's a fan from this side of the world.
Thank you so much for your compliment. I hope to
Um,
meet you all, and we can do an amazing project together in the future.
There's another questions. If I repeat you, if you want to ask something, there's no matter if you are seeing us at Facebook, you can put your question on the Facebook streaming, and we on the technical support will give me the questions to you, so you can do it to Sam. And there is another question: what is the skill that most helped you to achieve your goals?
Okay, so the most useful skills that I find it, well, very useful for me, is that my communication skills. Because at first, before I became scouts, well, I'm just a little child. So as I grew, scouting taught me about how, besides all the skills like tying up a tree or something, so they taught me about communication skills. So I use that skill to communicate with other people, to have other people to join me in my venture to do all the amazing environmental project. So for me, my communication skill is my friends.
Okay, okay. I like that answer. This is the last question. Well, it's not the last question, but we have some surprise questions. We have to. I'm going to read you. What can you tell other people who want to start a project but do not know how start? What do you say to these people?
All right. So for those who are new, I would say, who are trying to start a project but don't know where to start. Okay, my advice is that probably you start to think about like start to see around you, start to see what is the problem that happened, that occurs around you. Maybe like your neighbors need help repairing something like a plumbing. Maybe you can start from there, and from there you can see the windows of opportunity will eventually open for you. You will see a lot of opportunity, a lot of project that you can do, a lot of amazing things that you can change throughout your journey as a scout and as a new members of the Messengers of Peace. Yeah, that is my advice. I think that is pretty good advice.
Sam, it's wonderful. And now is already the last question, and it was my question, Sam. This is a question so hard. It's
All
it's
right.
it's very
It
difficult.
is okay.
What's your favorite food? I want to know it.
Oh, you want to know? Okay. So let's see. I love a lot of foods. Every single food that I like. But one most important food, well, not, it's not food, it's more to dessert actually. So I like ice cream. So ice cream always makes me happy, even though I have stress, I have a lot of work. Whenever I have ice cream, everything's changed to a better happy.
Okay, okay. When you get to this side of the world, we're gonna get an ice cream.
That's wonderful.
Okay, and if it's the all questions from technical support, we want to take us a picture. It's correct. We want to take us a picture, so you can active your cameras. I want to see your faces. I want to see your faces from all over the world. You are watching this, and Facebook can watch us already. So from all over the world, you are watching us. Let's see your let's see your cameras on, please. We're gonna take us a picture.
Uh,
Farí, Juan, Grecia. Nos vamos a tomar una foto. Ah, pero las personas en español nos vamos a tomar una foto, así que si pudieran prender sus cámaras para que los veamos, por favor, para que nos tomemos una foto de todas las personas que nos ven alrededor del mundo. Estamos rompiendo récord de distancia.
la voy a tomar ahora.
¿Ok?
1, 2, 3. Again.
Okay, there's the picture, and what's
Hold
next?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm actually a vlogger now, so I would like to take a few moments to record all of you. So please say hi to my camera. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Sam.
Say hi. All right, that's amazing. So maybe you will find it in my YouTube channel later. Thank you so much.
Sam, can you repeat this? What's your social media for? We want to see that video.
Yeah. I'm actually doing a YouTube vlog. You can search my name, the Sam-Luc video. You might find my channel. So
Okay.
most of the video is in my native language, but sometimes I try to do in English. Let's see if I can do this recording in English so that I can include the video of our session too.
Okay, there's these are a new challenge for you, making in English everything.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, for starting for today, I need to make everything in English.
It's okay, Sam. What's next? Before our magical afternoon it's over, and unfortunately that this is over, we want to hear a few last words from our heroes. So Sam, if you want to say something to all people are seeing us on Facebook all over the world, people from Mexico, for Panama, Costa Rica, Colombia, all people who are seeing you, we want to hear you. We hear you.
Okay, so whoever you are, wherever you are, if you see me anywhere, just say hello. If you need help, just ring the bell, and I will help you in any way I can. Even though I'm on the other side of the world, who knows? My little help can really inspire you to do your amazing project, amazing contribution back to your community. Yes, that is my thing.
Thank you so much, Sam. I hope you have explored and known and inspired and dreamed stronger with a better world. This has been all for me. I leave you with the organization team, Laura Delgado, Mónico, Executive to Support Corporations Interamerica Support Center, to fill out your satisfaction survey and see you soon. My name is Carlitos Valladares. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, Carlitos. You, as always, you do an amazing job as a host and facilitator of the session. So thank you so much for your support. Yes, we wanted to ask all the participants of this session to help us to improve our next sessions. So please join us to fill this short survey that I'm going to share right now in the chat. So you can help us with that. We are trying to do our best and just always trying to improve. So thank you very much for your inputs. Just give me a few seconds to...
And Laura, I forget something. And the people who are translating everything I said, my English not really good, but thanks to all people who have translated our team. It's Susana. Susana, really thank you for help us in this
Yes.
feature.
Yes, a big shout out to Susie. Thank you so much for your support. She has been supporting with translation through the whole sessions within the last 4 weeks. So thank you very much for that. And I also wanted to add, just to finalize and say thank you so much for the organization team. Adriana, Gustavo, Edgardo, muchas gracias. Si ustedes no hubiera sido posible, this wouldn't have happened without your support. Thank you so much for your great and awesome ideas and your great support. Son una gran inspiración. Me ha encantado trabajar con ustedes. I have loved working with you so much. Son realmente un gran equipo. I wanted to share that this idea of having the sessions on MRP Heroes was an idea of our volunteers. It came from them. So we are very, very happy that our Messengers of Peace Heroes are very engaged all the time and trying to find new ways to spread the word and inspire others to become part of Messengers of Peace and to start taking action towards a better world. So thank you so much for that. Again, thank you so much for your time and for sharing your awesome stories. Thank you so much for those who supported these sessions. Mariana, let me see if I don't forget anyone. Mariana, Adriana, Edgardo, Gustavo, Camilo, that were there to share their story. We feel very inspired. So thank you, Sam, for your time also. I know that you are very late in Malaysia. Thank you so much for staying awake until today. We felt very inspired. So we encourage all participants to continue sharing their story. We want to hear from you. We expect to hear your awesome stories on Messengers of Peace and hopefully to become our next MOP heroes for the next year. So continue to spread the word and continue to inspire others. Thank you so much, Carlitos, también, and all the participants today. That will be all from my side. So thank you so much. Take care and see you next time. Bye-bye.